Hi, everybody, and welcome. On behalf of our team and the friend that invited you, we want to thank you for taking the time to invest in yourself in gaining a little more information on how to become your healthiest, best. I saw Beth, so I said Beth, best self. I'm Proline Querit. I'm coming to you from Texas. I live in Houston, but I'm currently in San Antonio for the Warrior Games. I'm 52 years old. I've been married for 30 years. We have two grown children. My background is in finance and retail, but my mission is to help all the women around me feel really, really good and confident as we grow older. My specific longevity goal is to still be hiking in my 80s and have the whole mountain talking about that old lady who is so awesome. Now, here's what we're sharing today. We're going to focus on you. We're gonna think about how you currently feel and what you're noticing, and then we're gonna dig into why collagen matters and how Life Plus is different. We're also gonna talk about the bigger wellness picture and then the opportunity to glow and grow. So let's just get straight into it. Has anyone noticed, raise your hand if this is you, that after 40 or 50, the things that used to work no longer seem to work? Here's the problem with aging. Recovery takes longer, whether you've had surgery or an injury. Your skin is changing, deeper lines, sagging, texture changes, maybe dryness. Your joints are stiff and possibly in pain. Your hips, your back, your shoulders, your elbows, your hands, and that might prevent you from moving or living as much as you want to. Your energy, she's just different right now. And you might be having bone density concerns, either from your own diagnosis or warning of a diagnosis, or because your mom or your grandma suffered from osteoporosis or osteopenia, or maybe you just have the simple desire to stay active and independent as you age. Drop in the comments which one it is for you, or tell us if it's something else. Here's what I know for sure. Most of us are not trying to look 25. We simply want to look and feel strong and vibrant and confident and capable for the decades ahead. So I want you to think about this. How do you feel? How do you feel right now in your body today? And how do you want to feel as you age? Maybe you're thinking about your parents and comparing how you would like to age compared to them. No matter the gap in those two, we want you to leave tonight feeling really empowered that you can affect the way that you feel and age and live. And this is why we're excited to share the simple solutions for aging well that Shaklee has for you. Now, we're definitely going to talk about wellness as a whole, but we think it's really important that you join in on the collagen conversation. Now, we hear about collagen everywhere, and maybe some of you take collagen. Maybe raise your hand in the comments if you take collagen, a supplement. But I truly don't think that we all understand how important the role of collagen is to our bodies, to our health, and to healthy aging. Before last month, I know I didn't know all of this. But collagen is the body's most abundant protein, and it does a lot more than people realize. And yes, it helps with hair and skin and nails, but collagen also plays a major role in our cartilage, our tendons, ligaments, bones, overall connective tissue. So it's really supporting our entire body, how it moves and how it functions. The challenge as we age is collagen naturally starts to decline in our 20s. So, hello, by our 40s, your body is losing collagen quicker than it can create it. And this is why by 40 or 50, you're truly starting to notice the changes in your body. And in your 50s, that loss really accelerates. This is when you feel the joint stiffness or really start to notice the changes in your skin. It's more rapid than it was yesterday. The loss doesn't just impact how you look, but it impacts how you feel and how you function.
And so we all know that all collagen's not created equal. The typical first exposure for most of us has been the little blue bottle that you add to your coffee. This this collagen, including some of the people on this call, took it for years and had no real results. Today, I want to introduce you to Liquid BioCell Life Plus Collagen. Hi, everyone. I'm Kathy. I'm 54 years old, and I'm a hairstylist of over 30 years. Needless to say, I'm always on my feet, standing. Most recently, I've had pain around my knee from my career. I started using Life Plus 2 months ago when Shackley introduced it, and I noticed within 2 weeks my pain was subsiding. After about a month, I no longer had pain in my knee. So, because I love to share the things that are working for me, I was sharing samples of the Liquid BioCell with anyone that wanted to try it. Because because I was sampling, I ran out of my supply and my knee pain returned. So, the moral of the story is you know how well it's working when you run out. So, don't run out. Let's start with the benefits, since this is what we all care about the most when we're investing in our wellness. Straight from the bottle, Life Plus is clinically proven to support joint mobility, bone density, cartilage integrity, connective tissue health, wrinkle reduction, hair, skin, and nail. Also, here are a few reports from our team that are not listed on the bottle, such as noticing lighter age spots on their hands, longer lashes, a bit of weight loss, better healing with double knee replacement surgery, avoidance of a back surgery. This one product can do so much for improving how you look and feel. So let's talk about the 3 points we want you to know. One, it's backed by science, and you can read all about it on the Shackley website. This is a photo of the 17 points of research and testing listed on the website. Most collagens don't have a published study. Number two, it's bioavailable, which means the technology ensures that it was properly absorbed by your body and used at the intended site of need. The ingredients are formulated to closely resemble the natural composition of your body. And number three, Life Plus Collagen is part of Shackley's larger wellness philosophy, which is to help people live younger, longer through science-backed nutrition, prevention, and healthy lifestyle choices. So you may be asking, how does this work? You take 1 tablespoon or 15 mLs morning and night. We like to use a little shot glass to measure out the perfect amount. What you can expect is the hyaluronic acid will increase by 6,000% in 30 days, which looks like better skin and baby hairs. In 90 days, you'll see and feel a difference in your body. So let's take a look at some real results. Chelsea experienced visible improvement in cellulite, puffiness, and bloating. She felt more confident in her clothes. Danny was dancing at her daughter's wedding 14 weeks after double knee replacement surgery. That's like huge, y'all. And then meet Sarah. After multiple car accidents, Sarah had suffered greatly with back pain, which affected her work as a personal trainer. She's been taking Liquid BioCell since 2019, and she will tell you she feels bulletproof. And Stacy, who like many of my salon clients are noticing new hair growth along with less joint pain and strong and smooth, shiny nails. Life Plus is just one part of our larger wellness picture. Jen, I'm handing it off to you.
Okay, thanks, Kathy. So, welcome everybody. And my name is Jen Griswold, and I am the youngest of this group, 48 years old. I'm a former military officer turned serial entrepreneur. I'm married to a former military pilot with a bad shoulder, which I'm going to tell you about in just a minute. I'm the mom to two college athletes, and like I said, we're here in Northern Virginia. So my husband has had a what I would call a frozen shoulder for years now and has been using Liquid BioCell. He hates to admit it when I'm right on things. I'm looking at him over my computer, but it has made a world of difference in his ability to lift, to do squats, to lift overhead, to lift bags into the the compartment above your seat in the airlines. So just an amazing product. In only 2 months, it's had a big effect on him. In my background, I've been in different types of businesses for the past 18 years, and I'm literally addicted to helping women realize what they can do with their lives through entrepreneurship. And I truly believe what you see on the screen here, that when women make more money, everyone in our communities benefit because we naturally just love to give back. So that's what we're all about on our team here. And hopefully you're going to see that through the rest of this presentation. So just to give you a little bit more background on the company, Shackley has this philosophy of helping people live younger, longer, like Kathy said. And it starts with the philosophy from 70 years ago with Dr. Forrest Shackley, who founded the company. And he was this kind of very ahead of his time innovator who made the first multivitamin in the United States, which is kind of a fun fact. And it was the first plant-based protein creator out there as well. So our company was really way cool, way before its time. But before all the trendiness of wellness, Dr. Shackley was teaching people that what you can see here on the screen, that health is something you build every day through nutrition and movement and living in harmony with nature. And he believed that the body works best when it's properly nourished and supported and not just treated with medications when something goes wrong. So that's sort of the philosophy that we live by. And today we do that through our community, which we call the Shackley family. And this Shackley family and our products allow us effective, safe choices to create our good daily habits. And we're all doing this throughout our families now. And these products encourage sufficient nutrition, healthy prevention, and lifestyle choices that we all can just trust. Okay. And then this creates true wellness in all areas. So both mentally, physically, environmentally, and financially through what we call community marketing, which is what this business is. So you already have the facts on Life Plus Liquid BioCell. We all love that. But we also want to introduce you to three other really important pieces of our wellness support. Okay. So all three of us are taking these products and we want you to know about them too. So the first one that you see is down here on the left. It's our longevity product called Vivix. Okay. So Vivix is really cool because most of us in the country, in fact, Ohio State, a study done at Ohio State says that about 50+% of us Americans suffer from dietary inflammation, which means when we eat sugary or, like carb-filled foods, we get this sugar spike. Vivix works on the cellular level inside our bodies to help defend against oxidative stress and that inflammatory response. So it's a really cutting edge product. And I actually want Kathy to talk about this because she's had some amazing results with Vivix.
So Vivix is my hero. I come from a family that has heart disease, starting with my grandfather on my mother's side, my uncle, my mother, and two of my brothers. And so I did some functional health blood work to kind of dive in a little deeper to know my numbers and try to avoid the family history. So I got what is called an HSCRP level taken, which is your inflammation marker. You should, for optimal health, be below a 1. I was at a 16.3 when I had my first blood work done. In 4 months of being on Vivix, I redid my blood work and I was able to get that down to a 2.1. So we all should know that the inflammation response, that CRP number, is what is your metabolic marker for disease. So Vivix, again, it's my hero.
Yeah, no, amazing results. And we're so excited to know that Kathy is moving in the right direction on all things. The second thing that we also want to point out, in addition to Vivix, are the daily essentials vitamins, which you can see here. Now, realize this, that most people are not getting enough essential vitamins, minerals, omegas, and antioxidants from just food alone. We know, as we've heard in the news a lot lately, that our food is not giving us everything we need. And actually, this company has gone above and beyond and done studies, including our landmark study, which was done over decades, to prove the efficacy of our vitamins versus other people's vitamins and versus no vitamins. So the numbers there are impressive, and your friends can send you the landmark study. But I also want Proline to just share practically from her perspective what vitamins did for her when she started taking them.
Yeah, so the vitamin strip was the first thing that I started taking from Shackley that I don't know who I called, but maybe on the second or third day, I called, I think it was Jen, and I was like, "Do you feel that? Like, do you feel the difference?" And I'm in this business, so I'm trying to make sure I'm not making up things, but my energy level was so much better. My digestion, I didn't think it could be better, but it absolutely was. And, I was taking a packet like the Daily Essentials before then, and I was paying almost the same amount that I paid here. So I never really understood before when they say actual clinical trials, double placebo, whatever it is, like it really matters. And if you're taking a really good vitamin, you can tell. You can tell. So that's my little story, and I'm sticking to it. And I will not run out of anything, Kathy, ever. So just so you know, even if
Well,
I'm sampling.
and just to add one more point to Proline's Daily Essentials packet, it has a probiotic in it, which I had no idea how transformative that can be to your health and to your energy levels as well. But even for my, teenage daughter with her skin, the probiotic has been transformative to her skin, much more so than any topical prescriptions that we've ever taken over time. So it's amazing what your gut health can do for your overall health. And then lastly, we want to talk about protein because in the world right now, if anybody is not living under a rock, you're hearing a lot about GLP-1 peptides taking over the country. Now, there's, whatever your stance is on those, the need to maintain muscle is at an all-time high with so many people on these GLP-1s. And it's pretty cool that Dr. Shackley already had this solved 70 years ago when he created the Life Shake, our protein powder, that contains an ingredient called leucine, which is pretty cool because it not only helps you build muscle, but also burns fat simultaneously. So you're getting 20 grams of protein in a clean protein shake, which I'll challenge you to go look at the one you're taking because not all of them are clean and not all of them are tested. And so it is so cool because my parents are the biggest skeptics on the earth. And when I started this company, I thought for sure there was no way they were going to do this. Sure enough, they take their shake every single day. They love their Life Shake. They love putting, all sorts of good things in it. And I am so happy that they are as healthy as they are into their 80s. So this stuff is amazing when it comes to habits. Okay, so to truly age well, it has to be done on purpose, which is why Shackley made it really simple to add effective nutrition and support to our bodies daily. So our question to you is, how much is feeling good as you age worth it to you? So think about that. Is it $5 a day with the Liquid BioCell every single day, twice a day? Is it $7 a day where you do Liquid BioCell and that anti-inflammatory Vivix? Or maybe you want to do what Proline and Kathy and all of us are doing, which is $10 a day for the whole package to really know that you're hitting everything you can to age younger, longer. So obviously, the three of us on the screen do the $10 investment. And actually, we can invest more because we also earn with our Shaklee businesses. So ask yourself this: what if your wellness routine actually could pay you back? That's what we're here to really stimulate in your brain tonight. We want to share how improving your health through Shaklee products gives you this sort of natural platform to share it with others. Okay, so the question we get a lot is, how do I get my own products for free? And it's really simple. In Shaklee's system, we have what we call a 30 for 30 commission program. So all you have to do is share your favorite product, which we know is going to be Liquid BioCell Life Plus. You share that with 3 of your friends, and when they purchase Liquid BioCell Life Plus, you get yours for free. Okay. Now, if you go above and beyond that, you get to make extra cash, like my friend Catherine. Now, she is my business buddy. We have another business and we've been in that for a long time. But she wanted to make some investments into her other business. She had never even thought about starting a Shaklee business before, but she heard me talking about it a lot. And she wanted to make some extra funds so she could be investing in her software. And so she also loves health and wellness. So I said to her, why don't you just share this with some friends of yours? You have lots of them. And sure enough, she loved the Liquid BioCell and the results she was seeing in her own skin. She started sharing it with her buddies. Now she has 4 business partners working alongside her and earning her own products free, but now she's got all this extra money to invest in her business as well. So even if you're a busy entrepreneur, if you're a full-time worker, don't overlook the idea that you could do this not only to pay for your product on one level, but also to go beyond if that's something you want to do and to use this as a vessel. Okay, and these are the benefits that Catherine's getting now that she's an ambassador. She's getting a free sharing link that she can just pop in a text to a friend. She's getting up to 25% off on her own products. She's getting commissions even on her own purchases. And she can earn up to 40% commission on anything she sells, as well as she's getting paid weekly and then also a 1 monthly pay as well. So it's really kind of cool to do just as a side gig, or it can be your main gig, either way. Also, when you invest in yourself, Shaklee loves to invest back in you too. So this month, our special is a crazy discount on honestly 2 of my very favorite products, the Energized pre-workout, which also there's a note here that you don't even have to use it as a pre-workout. I use it as a focus drink because it has L-theanine. So for anyone with ADHD, it's a perfect drink that I literally have with me most of the time to help me focus. But it also gives you that little get up and go in the morning. I use that instead of coffee in the morning, which is pretty cool. And that is worth $41. So you're getting it for only $10 on top of your order. And then the other favorite that you can choose from is our Youth Conditioning Mascara. Amazing. I have big eyes. I get a lot of clumps in my eyes. This is a very clean mascara that I don't worry about at all. It's got an amazing brush and it's worth $50. So again, another awesome little gift for you. Okay, so like Dr. Shaklee, we believe that the body works best when it's properly nourished and supported and not just treated when something goes wrong. So we have tried to make this as fun as possible. This team loves to have fun. And so we have many ways to support you if you decide to join in with us. We love to do walking groups and lifting groups on a weekly basis. We have community gatherings. We're all getting together in Nashville in August. We have give back opportunities. Our friend Lindsay just raised a whole bunch of money for a family in need here in Virginia. And we're always looking to find the energy and the fun while we also personally develop and we build our own self-love. So it is a pretty cool environment that we'd love to invite you into. So before we close and take questions, I just want to be clear on just the next steps for you. So first, we want you to connect with the person that invited you here, and we want to hear your feedback on everything we presented tonight. We want to learn about your specific health goals and needs and discover if you might want to get your own free sharing link and you have friends that you might want to share this with if it makes sense for you. Then we also want you to invite you to choose your path. So how are you choosing to invest as you age? And what are you willing to invest into your longevity? Is it the $5, the $7, the $10? And by the way, we have 15% off available for you when you purchase as what we call a member through our loyalty program. And that gives you a lot of credit for free products. So it's a good program to take part in. And we also want to make sure that you always get the extra. So one of these $10 offers could become your most favorite product. So we want to make sure that you get the info on that as well. Okay, so with that, we just want to thank you for your time. We tried to be brief here tonight to make sure you got everything you need, but also we are dedicated to your wellness journey. So we're going to stop the recording here. And then if you have any questions, we're going to open it up just casually for questions. So let me go ahead and stop the recording.